Alright guys, so I have this pack of mica powders from the range. I picked this up for $3.49 in the range when I was in there the other day. I've already had a play and I made this skull. This was using the purple, the blue and a bit of the white, which is more like a silver. So I'm just going to make kind of like a swatch test. I'm going to mix a bit of each one and put them in each of these hearts. The only thing I've got left over, I've got this other heart mould, and I can use that to just mix some in there of what I've got left over. So I'm going to mix up a load of resin. I'm going to split it into 8 small pots. We're going to mix in the micas to an opaque colour, so it's pretty similar to the way this one is. Then we're going to just pour them in, let them set, and see what they look like. Right, so I've got all of my shot glasses out here, decanted. I've measured with water in the mould, and it's almost a full shot glass to fill it up. So I'm just going to go through and put the same amount in each of these. So I'm just going to use my little spoon, and I'm going to just measure an amount out, put it in there, mix it in, and hopefully we get some good results from it. Spray the moulds with a bit of alcohol, just to help a little bit. So we're going to go in same order, give it a little mix before I put it in. Green, yellow, again a little bit of a mix. Purple, blue, white, black, orange, finally red. There we go, that's all the colours. They look absolutely stunning in the light. Obviously the black just looks black, but the pearlescent on all of these just looks brilliant. So I'm going to let them cure up. I'm going to use all the remaining amounts of the rest of them and pour them into something else, probably that other heart container. I might end up with one full with all the different colours in, and we'll just see how that turns out, whether they leach into each other or not. So yeah, we're testing out, we're seeing what they look like, so let's see. Okay, so these are all cured up now, nice and cool. This one was literally every colour dumped in there. That's how it turned out. So yeah, let's pull this one out first. We'll see how that looks. Wow, actually came out pretty nice. Colours didn't really bleed into each other at all. Yeah, there's no bubbles on the edges, that's good. Yeah, so the orange was like bursts of orange in there. I don't know how it's gone like that, but that's how I want it to go. Same with the red. The greens come through a bit, a couple of bits of the black. That's cool. So what I did is I just poured everything into the centre, everything that was left over. So obviously the blue was the most there, and that's what's taken the predominantly colour. Yeah, looks pretty cool. So let's take a look at these ones now. So we'll go through them the same order. So you've got green. There's quite a few bubbles in there. That's probably the resin. It's quite old resin, but you get to see the colour anyway. I like that colour, it's not too bad. Quite a few bubbles on the back as well. So definitely need some kind of degassing chamber or some pressure pot, something like that, just to help with these kind of things. Or just use a better resin. If you got any recommendations, stick them in the comments. Again, quite a few pinhole bubbles in this one. I do like the colours of these though. This is actually quite a nice mould. It pop out dead easy. They look quite nice. Purple. Do like the purple. Blue. So the colours in these are really nice. The shimmer that you get from there. The white. Oh, something must have fell in when I was mixing. Yeah, the white's a very pearl coloured white. Black. So this is just pure black. It's going to be used well for a backing resin. So if I use, for example, something like this with this mica powder on the top, the pearlescent powder, and the black going behind it makes that pop a little bit more. Orange. That's pretty cool. I like the pattern that naturally did on its own there. Again, nice shimmer to that orange. It's kind of a goldish colour, but next to the yellow, you can see it's just orange, and then the red. So I'm quite impressed with these colours. These are the ones from the range, the $3.49 for 8, and you get quite a lot in them. As you see this tub here, you can see where that's full to, and I only used a tiny bit to get that deep blue. So you don't need a lot. They mix quite well. Obviously they don't bleed into each other straight away, because these, the way they were, looks kind of cool. Looks like a firework in there. So that was a cool little experiment. What do you think? Which one's your favourite colour? Let me know down below. If you got any tips of getting rid of these bubbles. I did spray my moulds with 99% isopropyl alcohol. Obviously that didn't help with the bubbles, but it could be to the fact that my resin is old. It's fairly cold in here. I did try and warm it up a bit before I started. I'll figure it out. I'll make sure I get it figured out before I start selling things to people and putting things on my store, all that kind of good stuff. So, thanks for watching, guys. You're all absolutely amazing. If you like this kind of stuff, then please subscribe. I'm going to be testing out a lot of stuff. My birthday coming up, and my partner asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I said I want resin stuff, so we're going to get some resin stuff and we're going to test it all out for you guys. So I'll catch you in the next video, which is probably going to be lasering stuff, might be resin, I'm not too sure. Follow along and you'll find out.